Welcome back. We're currently on Origami's route. It is actually called that in the actual save file as well. So it's sort of a case of, I don't know when her ending is going to come about. We've had several parts now where it's just been Origami's route. It's like, oh, this is going to happen with every single character. So it's going to be very interesting with some of the other characters. It's already been very, very odd with Origami. So at the moment, we've got a cold anyway. And Origami is coming over to actually look after Shido. So, groan. My days, I heard a knock on my door.
Shido. 入るけど.
Origami? I sat up, all of a sudden feeling my headache and dizziness evaporate.
Shido. 大丈夫?
Sorry, my room's a mess, Origami.
具合が悪いのだから仕方ない. 気にせず横になっていて.
Thanks, I'll do that. My fever was high and my joints were sore, so I went back to bed.
だいぶ熱があるの.
You're saying all this? Like, normally you say much more, but okay. Origami put down the plastic bag in her hand and took a seat on my bed. She placed her hand on my forehead.
すごく暑い.
Yeah, I was hoping to sleep it off, but it won't go down.
薬も買ってきている. 後で飲んで.
Okay, thanks.
ところでシド.
What is it?
風邪を治す方法について提案がある.
Strep, isn't it? It's strep. I have a bad feeling about it already, but go ahead.
他人に移すと風邪は治るという. 私に移せば早く治る. 具体的には口移しで.
This is just a way of passing on germs. This is not a good idea. Sorry, Origami, I'm so sick that I can't even react to your joke.
私は本気.
It'd be pointless for you to get sick, Origami. I'm rejecting your idea.
指導からもらったものなら風邪でも喜んで受け取れる.
That's just weird. Then we wouldn't be able to go on a date.
その代わりに指導が私を看病してくれる.
Just forget about it. But I can sense the gears turning in Origami's head. I'm covering myself with a blanket now.
本当に移さなくて平気?
No! I'm fine. Feeling better already. She's inspecting my face. Maybe I can try to distract her somehow. Like my room is dirty. It's the only thing I can think of. Like, he wanted to clean his room. It's like it would distract her. No, I had hoped to clean my room before you got here, but I didn't have enough time.
片付けなら私がやっておく.
Oh, really? Thanks. Like I'm making a maid out of you.
気にしないで. 指導は風邪をひいているのだから、そのま...
Origami stood up and began picking up around my room.
指導, ここに置いてある服は洗濯するの?
Oh dear. No, those are washed. I was too lazy to fold them yesterday.
そう。では、やっておく.
Origami sat on the floor and began sorting and folding my laundry on her lap. She looked so domestic and adorable. Origami, it almost seems like we're newlyweds.
当然、指導の未来の伴侶は私以外にありえない.
So, is my future wife rubbing my folded laundry on her body?
私の匂いをつけている.
What? Origami, as usual, made the task her own.
さてと.
Hey, did you just sneak one of my shirts into your bag? Make sure everything makes it into my closet.
さすが指導. なかなか目ざとい.
Man, that's Origami for you.
次は何をする? どうしたの? 指導.
I'm sweating a lot, which is giving me the shivers. I want to change. Would you mind getting me some clothes?
わかった. でもその前に汗をかいたのなら.
Alright, can you grab me a towel?
心配ない. 私が指導の汗を拭き取る.
What? It's fine. Just get me a towel and I can do the rest.
ダメ. 指導は病人だから静かにしていて.
But Origami took out a towel, and stood in front of me.
さあ、早く服を脱いで、シド。
Well, she's just doing me a favor. I suppose I could let it happen.
シド、いいからだ。
Origami, if you keep staring, it'll make me self-conscious. If you're going to wipe me, do it quickly.
ごくり。
Gulp!
シド。
Origami's touch slightly tickled my body, and I felt my muscles tighten.
シド。私。
Origami got closer to my sweaty body.
私。我慢できない。
Hey, Origami, you're just wiping my body, right?
そう。私がシドの体をきれいにする。
Okay. Suddenly, she pressed her soft lips against my body. Origami, what are you doing? Are you? It seemed Origami was licking me. I felt something warm and wet tickle my chest. Ugh.
シド。
Origami, you're not wiping me.
じっとしていてシド。
Origami, stop. I mean, just very... Ugh.
シドの体をきれいにするのが私の役目。
With a towel! She looked at me as if she were in ecstasy. I was at a loss for words. The fatigue from the sickness made it tough to push her off. I let her do as she pleased, feeling myself sweat with greater intensity. Oh dear.
シドの体、いつもよりずっと熱い。
'Cause he's sick! Well, I do have a cold.
いつもよりやりがいがある。
Oh dear. It made no sense, but Origami put her lips against me once more. It was like she was a beast, licking an old wound. Every lick carried the weight of her undying affection. It's almost endearing, though. Origami's acts of affection made my heart melt a bit. It was the effort she put in, so precious, but still felt sick more than anything.
シド。
Origami? Oh no, I felt ready to faint.
シド。大丈夫？
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done this stuff when he was ill.
シド。シド。
As I shut my eyes, I heard Origami's voice fade into the distance. But I was too weak to respond, and I slipped away into the darkness. By the time I awoke, the sun had set. I sat up, rubbing my aching temples. My fever seemed to have reduced, at least.
シド。
Origami. Origami was sitting next to me, concerned. Were you here this whole time?
シド。ごめんなさい。シドのことをもう少し考えなくてはならなかった。
Yes. Yes, you should have been. Have you been waiting all day? Sorry for passing out.
問題ない。むしろそうして早く治してほしい。
Sure, thanks.
いいえ、反省している。シドが苦しい時に、私は自分のことばかり考えてしまった。思えばいつもそう。いつも私は、シドに無理ばかりさせている。
Can't argue there. Honestly, I'm not used to how you behave yet, but I wouldn't say you impose anything on me.
本当に？
It's fine, I even like that part of you. You don't need to be yourself, Origami. I don't mind if you act spoiled or forceful sometimes. I accept you for who you are. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can appreciate that. It's like, just don't do it when he has a cold. That's the bit that gets me. It's like, not when he's ill. That's the bit that makes you like, ugh. Come on, bother me all you want. I like being surprised, and I still want you to like me because I like you just as much.
シド、本当にごめんなさい。そして、ありがとう。こんな私のことを好きと言ってくれて。でも、これからは、もう少しだけ、シドの気持ちを考える。
See, this is why it's actually good, though. It's like, despite all the weirdness, is the best way of putting it. it's a key part of a relationship here is communication. Very, very important. That's my one piece of advice as someone who's in a relationship. Communication is key. Don't bottle stuff up. Talk. Simple. Okay, and I will also think more carefully about what you want.
Shido.
Origami.
私、シドのことが好き。
Well then, I love you too.
愛する二人はずっと一緒。
Of course. Let's see where this takes us. As soon as I'm better, at least. Are we at the ending now? Getting sick sucks. But at least it gave Origami and me a chance to get even closer. That's the ending? It is like... The licking I can understand. I can understand that, but it's like, when he's ill? That's just a bit odd. It's sort of like a case of like... Based on like this route, like Origami's probably fell down in my list of favorite characters. It's like, no, it's just a bit dodgy. Because of just because of the imposing nature, because she's too selfish. I think that's my issue there. She's way too selfish in this regard. And it's like, nah, that's not right. It's like, again, communication back and forth, seeing what the other person... Like, she got there in the end. I do appreciate that she got there in the end as to what was going on. It's like, yeah, too forceful. You need to communicate. That's the important bit. So she got there in the end, but it's sort of like, I'd need a bit more after that to get her back to number one slot. I don't know who is in the number one slot now. It's just like a case of, I have to reevaluate everything. It's like I said at the start when we're doing Origami stuff. It's a case of, I'm still learning about these characters as we go, and like things are going to shift and change. It's like I've not made a final decision on who is best girl. It's as simple as that. It's like I said though, she was just far too selfish. But it could just be from a place of ignorance when you think about it. So it's sort of like a It's sort of like I can understand her point of view. It's just not when he has a cold and he's ill. It's not right. It's just not right at all. No. He's clearly ill and sick. Like, and it probably helped cause him to collapse. It's no Origami. No. Arusu Install. It's weird seeing that name instead. Any post-credits? Quite some time has passed since Origami and I started dating. Our relationship is stronger than ever. It really feels like we can trust each other. Today, we were spending some alone time together.
Shido, 考えたことがある。
What is it?
私は今まで指導を求めることに一生懸命になっていた。
So this is what I mean, like she's got to learn this aspect. Well, you were kind of aggressive at times.
それが愛の伝え方として正しいと考えていた。
Yeah, I could see that. It got overwhelming sometimes.
でも、それではいけないと深く反省した。
See, now she's starting to move back up because it's like, yes, exactly Origami. Well, everything is better in moderation.
これからは指導を求める女ではなく、指導に求められる女を目指す。
It's still a case of you're trying to be something. Just be you. Oh, I can't wait for that.
これからは指導が必要とするような人間を目指す。
Origami, that's not necessary.
どうして？私に求めることがあるなら言ってほしい。
Just be you. It's because I already do need you, Origami. Aww.
本当に？
Yes, the only thing I want is to be next to you, Origami.
でも、もっともっと指導に求められたい。指導は遠慮している。
Well, not exactly. But we're still students, you know. Maybe it's good to show some self-restraint.
なら、自重する。求めるのではなく、 求められるように。
Again, stop trying to be stuff, just be you. Okay.
体操着を嗅ぐのではなく、嗅がれる女になる。
Okay. About that.
違った？
Let's not be too hasty.
わかった。今は無理でも、いずれ指導の方から私を求めるようになるはず。
I'll try. I looked at my watch and saw that it was pretty late. I lost track of time. Look at the time.
こうしてはいられない。そろそろトレーニングの時間になる。
Huh? Training?
そう。トレー
Could it be? Is she on a diet? Origami, I'm not sure what it is, but don't do anything bad for your health, okay?
問題ない。体に悪いどころか、健康にもいいはず。ちょっと待っていて。
You're doing it here? Origami went to the corner of the room and began removing her clothes. Okay. Wait, what are you doing, Origami? Well, she took off her shirt, completely exposing her upper body. I saw her porcelain skin, and she just barely blocked her chest with her arms. I gulped. She wasn't the least bit shy, but her motive didn't seem inherently naughty. I said that naughty. I find her stunning, making it impossible to look away, more like I don't want to. Her smooth, pale skin shone in the light of the sunset. It was divine. Her beauty took my breath away. Origami, here you go again. The words left my mouth meekly.
私なりに、指導が求めるものは何か考えた。その、胸を大きくすることが最善との結論に達した。
Oh dear. How did you arrive at that conclusion? A train of thought eludes me. All of a sudden, it was like my body was made of gelatin.
指導の部屋にあった雑誌のグラビアと私の身体的特徴を比較し、総合的に判断した。
You mean the manga magazine I have? When did you find it? Or look through it?
指導の部屋のものは大体把握している。
Gotcha.
残念ながら、年齢制限があるものは見つけられなかった。
Please don't. Don't go through my stuff when I'm not around.
しかし、特徴としてはやはり、女性の胸部が強調されているものが多かった。
Well, it's not exactly uncommon inside magazines. That's not why I'm reading them.
そんなことはない。傾向からして、指導は胸の大きい女が好き。
Did I do that? Even if I did, it's nothing more than instinct.
では指導は、大きな胸が嫌い？
Well, when you put it that way,
やはり、巨乳は男の本能を刺激する。
Not this man. Referring to me. Is that so?
だから、この前胸を大きくするトレーニングを始めた。
Oh dear. How did you manage that?
揉むと大きくなると聞いたことがある。こうして毎日動かすことにより、胸は成長する。
I'm gonna have to, properly make this an adult video. You know, there's a little tick box to make it, no, 18 plus. Because YouTube. Really? Could you do it another time?
見られることにより、より成長ホルモンが分泌するかもしれない。
Think about this objectively. Do you think every woman in the world with a big chest is doing that?
実はやっているかもしれない。
Where are you getting this info from?
さらに、話しかけるとよく育つかもしれない。シド、私の胸に話しかけてみて。
What are they? Plants?
少し大きくなってきた気がする。
If they grow that quick, that's terrifying.
シドが揉んで育てても構わない。
I can't. What happened to the whole me chasing after you instead of vice versa thing?
そろそろ私が欲しくなってきたはず。
I mean, sure, you're beautiful, but you can't win if your only goal is to stimulate me.
私を求めたいときは遠慮なく求めてほしい。
Jeez. In the end, Origami will always be Origami. Yeah. But that's exactly what I love about her. Okay, Origami. I'll help you out.
シド、ついにその君。
You sure about this, Origami? You want me to take you?
断るわけがない。好きにしてほしい。
Then I step closer to Origami, and then I softly... Yeah, fade out, yeah. Put the shirt she was wearing onto her shoulders. Ah!
シド、何を？
Isn't it obvious, Origami? All I want to do with Origami is... We're going on a date. Just take a walk while the sun sets.
まだ一線を越えてはくれない。
Yeah, we have the rest of our lives for that. Besides, Origami, don't you want to savor it?
そうだった。それに、シドのしたいことは私のしたいこと。一緒にいるだけでも私は幸せ。
Yeah, I enjoy being with you too. Simply walking and talking with you is all I want.
ごめんなさい、シド。私はいつも急ぎすぎなのかもしれない。
It's fine. I accept you for who you are. Is it just me, or is this one, this game, got a bit more raunchy than the first game? I took a stroll, watching the glow of the sunset fade into the hill. My love for Origami is as vast as the sky, which is why I chose to tell her now. We trekked towards the place where we could be closest to it.
シド、どうしてここに？
Remember when you took me here? Thought it'd make for a perfect getaway.
ちょうどいい？
Yep, I don't think I can contain myself. I stared deep into Origami's eyes. She blushed a bit, perhaps feeling demure.
何を？
Origami, I love you. I love you. I'd never put it into words before. You did. You've done that before. I didn't know what love was. At least, I never believed it myself. But now I can say for sure I know. This feeling is love. How you keep me on my toes, how you challenge me, how I surprise you, how you make me laugh, how you frustrate me. I love it all. How I want you and how you want me. Love how you love me. I want to be with you until the end of time. As sure as the sun rises and falls and becomes morning once more. To be together forever.
シド、ごめんなさい。
Huh?
そういう意味ではない。その言葉は私から言うつもりだった。私が行動ばかりに走っていたから、シドに言わせてしまった。
Oh, you scared me. Well, that was almost a rejection. But it's okay to let me take the lead.
確かにそうかもしれない。
Then let me say it again. I want to be with you forever.
はい。
Origami's eyes sparkled above her quivering lips, and she nodded quietly. No words needed to be said. I took her into my soft embrace. Beneath the sunset, our shadows became one. I thought he was going to propose, but alright. Right, so that's obviously us done for this part. In the next part, we'll see about going through the game again, similar to how we did in Rinne Utopia. We'll start here, new game, see if we can skip the intro bit, prelogue. That makes no sense. Prologue, that's the word, etc., etc. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.